Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raygo, the home of all things music. ABBA. That's what we're going to be checking out today, guys. ABBA. We're going to be listening to Mamma Mia. Now, I think everyone in the world has listened to Mamma Mia. Even babies that are 6 months old have heard Mamma Mia. It's one of the most famous songs of all time. ABBA, one of the biggest bands of all time. I don't know the backstory other than I believe they were husband and wife, two couples, and they broke up for unbeknown reasons to me. But I also believe I read they've been offered some serious cashola, some bunts, to get back together, and they still haven't. Maybe they, or have they? I think maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know much about them other than they're one of the biggest bands of all time. And I will say this much. It's not the kind of music I listen to, but they have got some killer songs. Songwriting at its finest. Catchy, emotional. It's got all the elements. But on today's video, Deadpool, one of our subscribers, kindly donated to the channel and said, Joe, check Mamma Mia out. It's a 3-minute pop song that strings together 6 distinct, extremely catchy melodic ideas, hooks, without the song feeling cluttered. I do know the song, of course, and I know the riffs. I haven't ever listened to them on a deep level where I've tried to examine them, but today we're going to do that. Let's break it down. Without further ado, let's get into this. Dude, it really is. It's absolutely crazy, guys, to think none of it's cluttered, but there's actually so much going on at the same time, and that is the difference between amazing songwriting and not so good. And this is what I spoke about on my reaction to Eagles and their song Lion Eyes. Any of the Eagles songs, it's a matter of capturing the hooks, as many catchy elements as you can. But you have to put them in the pocket. Find in the pocket. You can't have two things going at the same time. And if you are going to have two things going at the same time, it has to be a puzzle. So two things can go on, but it has to be like that. You know, two things happening, but they connect together instead of chopping at each other, you know. This isn't, I mean, that's one of the worst examples, but we'll get to the music towards the end, but let's keep going. And even there's a funny time signature going on. Let me figure that out. So that's 4/4.
Mama, how can I resist you? Mama
what's going on here. It's breaking the tension for a starter, and it's slowly rising as well. It's now got the violin in the background, which is gonna. Oh, mate, let's finish it, and then I want to go into it.
Does it show again, mama, just how much I missed you? Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, even if I say I might, leave me now and never. Mamma mia, it's a game we play. I might, doesn't mean forever. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, now I really know. My, I could never let you go.
I'm pretty sure that's in 3/4, so that's like 3/4 going on, which is like it's going like 4/4 to 3/4, I believe. But listen, I am not a theory guy, so I'm going to talk about the emotional side of it. But either way, that for a starter is creating like a pull push, and it's making you go, what's happening right now? But look, so it's like the song's in two for it does the song twice. It's like for the first minute and a half it's the full song, and then it does it again for a minute and a half. It familiarizes you with it, you know. It does the whole thing, and then it does the whole thing again. So let's start from halfway through.
You want me away too low. And when you go, when you slam the door, I think you know that you want me away too low. You know that I'm not that strong.
Like, listen to those xylophones there. It just accents a. If you weren't there, you would know it would just be so dull.
You know that I'm not that strong.
It's a melody.
Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything.
So that right there, like, dun, dun, that's, dun, dun. I want to figure out that chord. This is going to be a bit of a long video, guys, but I'm going to enjoy it.
Hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything.
So it's. And look, again, it's almost like amping you up to go, let's create as much tension as we possibly can before we explode into the song. So. And then it's like you almost think it's going to go to. But instead it doesn't. It goes, you know what? We'll do the opposite. We'll just drop out. You know, and it just goes quiet, which again, it's a technique which it's used in a lot of music, but it's when you least expect it that it hits the most. And now, what instruments have you got going on whilst that's happening? Because there's like 4 harmonies, which again, that itself is missing from today's music. It sounds so good.
Mamma mia, here I go again. Mama.
And now you've also got the those little, what are they called? Xylophones, like ding 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 ding, which is going along with the vocal just to add an extra, just to spice it up. let's add something along with it to create that essence of making it more catchy.
How can I resist you, Mamma Mia?
And now this is the other bit, guys. And then we can listen to it as a whole when you know the elements. So it drops out for a starter. Hold on.
Here I go again.
It drops out into Mamma Mia, here I go again. But what's it doing? It's got the 4 harmonies, and guess what? The bass is gone. So that's the bass. All the bass is gone. He's just got that Mamma Mia on the like the piano, and you've got that little xylophone. You got the 4 harmonies going on to keep it thick, because if it was just one vocal, it would be quite weak. And then, guess what? The adding the element, which I've spoken about before, and I've got a video that touches on it and shows different genres of where it works. It's that the one note, which is the key of the song, it's the D. But what they do is they play the higher octave here, and they bring it in, and it just it creates an ambience that's so thick. So, and then you bring it in on the second chord. I can't go that high. So listen to the violin when it comes in like. They had that. You ready? Let's listen. All drops out, and the violin comes in, and then what comes in after that? I think the bass. You ready?
Mamma Mia,
Piano.
here I go again. Mama,
You ready for the
how
violin?
can I resist you, Mamma Mia?
Just one note.
Does it show again?
Still the same note.
Just how much I missed you. Yes,
Bass.
I've been broken-hearted.
So now the bass comes in. Yeah, the bass comes in, the violin drops out again, making space. So where that pocket is, you know, where too many things can happen and occur, they release one. Because if they would have kept it in, now we're fighting for position. So oh, damn. Dude, this gets even more cool. I didn't even know that. Right, so the violin drops out, that main singular note we mentioned. Why? Because it's making room for the bass. It still would work, but the decluttering when clutter begins. Clutter, declutter, clutter, declutter, and the song just keeps adding character the whole way through. And then he goes to... What's that? Now this is funny because I've said this before, and one of our subscribers by the name of Kyle laughed at it because it sounds silly, guys, but it's true. That semitone, that half step, listen, there's a reason Jaws, the theme tune, is because it's tension, and you can use it in songs because you're creating that tension, and then you break it. Jaws. There's a reason they use it. It's again, it's suspense. I know it sounds ridiculous, guys, but there's something behind it. Let's keep going. What else happens?
Blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go, Mamma Mia?
Now listen to the bass. So it's gone from... So now it's to... Changing the tempo. What could I do there? I could keep playing the same thing. No. How do we keep it frantic? Just make the tempo quicker. And that's making you literally subconsciously be like, has this got faster? Of course it hasn't got faster. It's just changing the pace within that BPM.
Even if I say bye-bye, leave me now and never, Mamma Mia.
What else have they added? They've added those ahs. So now you've got Mamma Mia, and you've also got you know, oohs and ahs going on, just to create the thickness, and something else has been removed.
Mamma Mia, it's a game we play. Bye-bye, doesn't mean forever. Mamma Mia,
Now it's everything,
here I go again.
everything together at once.
How can I resist it? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My,
The crescendo.
just how much I miss.
Absolutely everything we've just spoke of is now in the song. So now you've got the bass is going at its maximum. The bass can't do any more at that point. Yeah, the drums are doing everything they can. Everyone's singing, everyone's harmonizing. You've got the you got the oohs, you got the ahs, you've got the violin. You know, which is and then you've got the xylophones. Dum, 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 dum. Everything's at once. So it starts off, bring that in, drop that out, bring that in, drop that out, and at the end, throw it all in the mix. You got yourself a good old time.
Yes, I've been broken-hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go, Mamma Mia? Now I really know, I could never let you go.
That riff that they're playing there is tasty. So Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma. Dude, that is tasty, that riff. That creeps its way in the background. Back to that tension. And you know what? I've said it before. It's ominous. Those ominous riffs are what captivates your ear. Like, if you really think about it, you could take this. I actually think, guys, forget what I said about 3/4. I think that's 4/4. I'm not the best with that time and stuff, but listen. You know that? It could be in a horror film. It's almost like... Now picture it's just... Scary. It's ominous. It's because what do horror films use? Ominous. Suspense. Half steps. It's that half step. It's memorable. It's catchy. Again, I can't say it. I'll say it one more time. Tension. That's what makes great things. That's what makes great songs. Superb. It's a 10 out of 10 song. Again, that's objectively speaking. I'm not going to listen to it. I wouldn't put it on my playlist or whatnot, but objectively speaking, 10 out of 10, phenomenal song. If you guys have enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe and let me know your thoughts. What other songs you'd like me to break down? If you want to request a song of your choice, you know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. I've also got a membership. It's $4.99 a month for exclusive videos. Supports the channel. Every video gets demonetized, so it's just a good way of supporting the channel and me giving something back. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Peace out.